Want to know the best way how to make a Sazerac? I'm not only going to teach you the classic cocktail recipe, but you learn how to make a Sazerac cocktail like no one else. Stay tuned. What's up guys, Sam James, Barprints.co, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a Sazerac cocktail like no one else. Now if you're new to the channel and you're looking for the best advice on all things bartending and cocktail, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down here, and don't forget to click the notification bell to make sure you never miss a new video when it comes out. Now the Sazerac cocktail is one of those cool cocktail recipes that admittedly I probably wouldn't have known about if it wasn't one of the Mad Men cocktails mentioned on the show. Now full disclosure, I've never actually seen the show. No judgment please, I promise I'd get to it because I'm actually really curious to see what else they had the Mad Men drinking. Now the traditional Sazerac cocktail recipe calls for either cognac or rye whiskey, a sugar cube, some absinthe, and 3 to 4 drops of Peychaud's bitters. Now, for the version we're going to be doing here, we're going to be using the exact same specs, same measurements and everything that we would use to make the classic Sazerac, but to make yours a little bit more unique, we're going to be making a couple substitutions along the way. Now go ahead and grab your mixing glass. You're going to add 2 ounces of your base spirit. Now, rather than trying to figure out whether you're going to be making a cognac Sazerac or a rye Sazerac recipe, we're going to cut out the cognac versus whiskey nonsense, and we're going to go ahead and use both. So go ahead and add 1.5 ounces of cognac, half an ounce of bourbon. Now I'm going with bourbon versus rye because I like the sweetness of the bourbon for this particular cocktail a little bit more than the dryness of the rye. Then you're going to go with, instead of a sugar cube, you can either use a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, but like we're doing here, we're going to be using a 1/4 ounce of Lillet Blanc. In substitution for the Peychaud's bitters, we're going to go ahead and use 3 to 4 drops of black walnut bitters. Everything in your mixing glass, add some ice to it, and go ahead and give it a nice stir. Next up comes our absinthe. And for those of you who aren't familiar with absinthe, all you really need to know is it's a spirit that is heavily infused with botanicals, particularly wormwood. Now the recipe traditionally calls for you taking an old-fashioned glass and a 1/4 ounce of absinthe. Drop that in the glass, and then go ahead and give the glass a rinse, and then you throw out the absinthe. Now, I personally, if you're like me, you probably think throwing away good booze is a crime against humanity. So instead of rinsing the glass with absinthe and then throwing it away, we're going to use an atomizer. Just go ahead and take your glass and give it a couple sprays of absinthe with the atomizer to properly coat your glass, and then you go ahead and add your cocktail to it. Now once your glass is good and spritzed, go ahead and pour your cocktail into the glass, serve it straight up, and you're all set for your guests. And that's the Sazerac for you in a nutshell. Now this particular riff I find is a particularly fun one because of the aroma and the flavor profile. I think it kind of reminds me a bit of French toast. Whether you're looking for cocktails with absinthe, cognac cocktails, rye whiskey cocktails, whatever it is, this riff on the classic cocktail gives you yet one more versatile cocktail for you to add to your repertoire. But whether you put it in the category of absinthe cocktails, rye cocktails, or cocktails with bourbon, it's just simply one of those cool cocktails to make. Now if you're looking for products to help you upgrade your bar skills and take them to the next level, go ahead and head over to barprints.co and check out what we have over there. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and download the Barprints cheat sheet, free PDF that takes you from a novice bartender to a pro in under 24 hours. Finally, if you found this video helpful, and I hope you had, don't forget to like it, share with your friends, and for more great bartending advice and some more classic cocktail recipes, don't forget to check out these videos right here. These videos right here. So sorry about that. Thanks a lot for joining me. See you in the next one. Cheers.